Hello, and welcome to the Learning Technology Team's tutorial for Google Apps. For this first tutorial, let's focus on Google Drive. Think of Google Drive as something similar to your hard drive on your computer. Every document, slide, or spreadsheet is saved to this space, but this space is considered in the cloud, so you can access it on any device that you can access Google. The features on Google Drive are similar to those within Microsoft Office. So let's begin. If you open your browser and type in googleapps.truman.edu, this will take you to our home page for Google Apps. Click on the Drive triangle to begin. You will see that I am logged in under my Truman ID in the top right-hand corner. When I click on my initial, you can see all of my Google accounts that I have. To the left of your initial, you'll see what we call a waffle or a grid. When you click on the waffle, it shows you all of the apps available with this particular account. You can access any of these applications by clicking on the icon. This will open a new window. As you view the icons, you might see some that you don't really use or one that you use more often, and you can simply click and drag these icons to meet your needs. I don't use Meet very often, so I'm going to move it down, but yet I do use Maps quite a bit, and we'll move it up here. I do not access my account very often as well, and I will move it down where I won't need it. And because I'm going to use Forms later on in another tutorial, I want to move it up where I can find it. To the left of the screen, you're going to see a plus sign and New. When you click on this, it gives you the options to work with folders or the individual apps. The Shared with Me shows the documents. The Shared with Me shows the documents and sheets that others have shared with me since I started working at Truman. Recent simply lists those in the order from newest to oldest, and if I have starred any of them as important, I can search for the starred events. The last is Trash, which will hold on to whatever you deleted for a time in case you accidentally deleted or changed your mind. Okay, you can click on My Drive at any point to return to the home page of Drive. Now, under Quick Access, you'll see the various documents I've been accessing regularly or recently. I have one folder labeled Truman so that I know that all my important files will go into that folder. It's the same idea to organize your files on your PC to have your Y drive or an email. The remaining files are ones that I have not organized yet, but you can see that they are alphabetized by default. As with your documents, you can also share folders. Let's start there by creating and organizing and sharing a folder. Click on New, choose Folder, and then type in the name that you want for the folder. I'm calling this one Workshops. Click Create, and you have your folder, and from here you can organize any folders that any files that you might have. You can see that I have a spreadsheet titled Yearly Workshop, and if I hover over it, I can see the full title. And I can tell it's a spreadsheet just like Excel due to the green box icon here. And if I click and drag this spreadsheet, I can now drop it into this folder. It will confirm the drop, and this is an excellent tool for organizing all of your files. Imagine that you've created a folder for one of your classes, say Lang and Lit 101, and you have saved all of the writing prompts within that folder. Now you want to share all those prompts with your current students, a colleague, or your dean. You simply click on the folder or folders that you want to share, and I'll click on this one. Click on the plus person icon at the top over here. Type in the email address that you want to send it to, and click Send. Or you can have a shareable link that you copy and paste into your emails directly. Click Send, and now that person can edit or view the files within that folder. You might ask, why would you want to share a folder? If you have many files for collaboration, such as spreadsheets that need data, or you and your colleagues are doing a presentation and you want to share research or the actual Google slide presentation, which is similar to PowerPoint. This way everyone has the same documentation and it can be seen in real time or live. You can work simultaneously on the same file without having to be in the same room. For my school Google Drive, I put all of the paperwork I have had concerning my time as a class sponsor in the folder marked Prom, Graduation. If I click to open this folder, you'll see I have the Prom sponsor document, the graduation lineup spreadsheet, and 2 other documents that if you click on the share button, you can see that I have already shared these. I've now passed on my notes to the senior sponsor, to the next year's class sponsor. They can edit or use as needed. And we've not used a single sheet of paper. This is also a great way to share large files, such as pictures, so that they do not take up as near as much room or memory in your email accounts. Back to Truman's Drive. In the home page of this Google Drive, you can see the benefit of having all of your files in one location and having the ability to organize and share these documents. A few other tools that remain within this main page include right-clicking on one specific file. You can have these options to utilize from previewing the document here, or deleting it and removing it, renaming it, and shareable link. Under the View Details, you can then see the history of this document. This is extremely helpful when giving a deadline to a student. I have given students a time cutoff, such as 4 p.m., for submission. And on this right-hand toolbar, you can see the last time anyone made any changes to this document. These are all the components that are available in Google Drive. If you have other questions, be sure to contact the Learning Technologies office at 7750 for assistance. Thank you for watching Google App Tech Break series.